This is Buck, and this is Buck's bank account. Right now, it's basically a flat line with a pulse. Welcome to level 0 of savings, otherwise known as the paycheck-to-paycheck panic room. At this level, your car's check engine light isn't a warning. It's a psychological horror film. Buck thinks to himself, okay, a surprise bill isn't just an inconvenience. It's a potential apocalypse. What if my car explodes? Do I just walk to work forever? Is that my life now? Sir walks a lot. He decides this has to change, which brings him to his first big question. How do I build a shield? He needs to get to level 1, the emergency fund, the financial equivalent of a moat around your castle. The goal is simple. Save enough money to cover 3 to 6 months of your basic living expenses. Not avocado toast and concert tickets expenses. We're talking keep the lights on and eat things that aren't ramen expenses. So Buck starts. Every dollar he can spare gets tossed into a separate savings account. At first, it feels impossible. It's like trying to fill a swimming pool with a leaky eyedropper. He packs his lunch. He cancels a streaming service he forgot he even had. He discovers library books. Slowly, painstakingly, the pile grows. First, it's $500. Then it's $1,000. A statistic pops into his head. Most people can't cover a surprise $1,000 bill. He's already beating the average. He feels a new sensation. It's not happiness. It's quiet. The panic is fading. One day it happens. The car makes a sound like a dying walrus. The transmission is shot. Old Buck would be a puddle of despair. But level 1 Buck, he just sighs. He calls the mechanic, transfers the money, and it's handled. It's an annoyance, not an apocalypse. He didn't have to walk to work forever. The moat worked. The shield held. But now the fund is half empty. He sighs again and starts refilling it. That's the one rule. Always refill the moat. Once it's full again, Buck feels secure. But he's also a little bored. He thinks, okay, I'm safe from disaster. But am I allowed to have any fun? Can I ever actually buy something big without causing a financial earthquake? This is the question that unlocks level 2, the goal getter, home of the sinking fund. Buck hears the term sinking fund and gets confused. Is that for when my battleship gets a boo-boo? But it's simple. It's just creating separate little savings buckets for specific things you want to buy in the future. Want to go to Fiji in 2 years? That'll be $2,400. That's just $100 a month. Instead of a vague dream, it becomes a simple math problem. It's a plan, not a wish. This is the opposite of credit card debt. You're saving for the future you, not paying for the past you. Buck starts his buckets. A little for a new couch. A little for a down payment on a house, way off in the distance. The feeling at this level is different. It's not safety, it's control. It's possibility. He's telling his money where to go, instead of wondering where it went. Finally, the day comes. He buys that new laptop with cash. No debt, no interest, no guilt. This aha moment, going from defense to offense with your money, is a total game changer. If these little light bulbs are helpful for you, hitting that subscribe button is a great way to make sure you don't miss the next one. So now Buck is safe. He's achieving goals. He should be happy, right? But a new question pops into his head. This is great, but do I have to do this whole work thing forever? This existential dread is the key to level 3, the Freedom Fund. It's time to talk about investing. Buck hears terms like 401k, Roth IRA, index funds. His brain immediately turns into scrambled eggs. A Roth IRA? It sounds like an angry accountant robot from the future. But here's the translation for 5-year-olds. These are just special lunchboxes for your money. You put money in the lunchbox, and the government promises to give you a tax break, like not stealing your dessert. Inside the lunchbox, your money doesn't just sit there. It buys tiny little pieces of big companies. This is investing. You're not just saving money, you're putting your money to work. And then the magic happens. It's called compound interest. Buck thinks, compound what now? It just means your money starts having baby monies. And then those babies have babies. At first, it's cute, but not very impressive. A few extra cents. Big deal. But over 10, 20, 30 years, you get a whole family reunion of money. An entire nation of it. Buck starts putting money into his company's 401k. It's an automatic deduction. He barely notices it's gone. He doesn't check it every day. He just lets it cook. This is long-term, slow cooker finance. The feeling at this level is hope. For the first time, retirement doesn't seem like a fantasy word. It's the profound realization that future Buck might be able to chill, thanks to the work present Buck is doing now. Years pass. Buck is now at level 1, 2, and 3 simultaneously. His systems are working. His emergency fund is full. His sinking funds are funding his life. His retirement accounts are growing. He checks his investment account one day and is shocked. The growth, the compounding, it's real. And a new, powerful question hits him, one he never thought he'd be able to ask. Wait a minute. If my money is making its own money, what if it could make enough to cover my bills? This is level 4, the wealth builder, the threshold of financial independence. The goal here isn't a savings number. It's a cash flow number. Can you generate enough income from your investments to cover your life expenses? This is the ultimate boss level question. This is when saving gets aggressive. Every spare dollar is now an employee you're hiring to work for you. The mindset shift is profound. A fancy dinner isn't just $100. It's $100 that could have been working for him forever. This doesn't mean he never has a nice dinner. It just means the choice is more deliberate. At this level, you start thinking about your freedom number, the amount you need invested to walk away. For Buck, this number is his lighthouse, a guiding light on the horizon he is sailing towards. The feeling here is power, real, tangible power over your own time and your own life. The freedom to choose your work based on passion, not just a paycheck. The freedom to say no. This idea of freedom is so personal. It makes you wonder, what would you even do? What's the one thing financial freedom would let you do? I am genuinely curious. Let me know down in the comments. For Buck, it's not about Lamborghinis. It's about lazy Tuesdays. It's about not setting an alarm clock. He's not there yet, but for the first time, he can see the path. He's no longer lost in the woods. Which brings us to the final, almost philosophical level. Level 5, true wealth. This is the point where money is no longer a major character in your life story. It's a stagehand. It's not about having endless money. It's about money being a solved problem. Your decisions are now driven by purpose, relationships, and curiosity, not your bank balance. You have enough, and enough is a far more powerful word than rich. Buck's journey started in a panic room, terrified of a check engine light. He built a moat to feel safe. He built sinking funds to feel in control. He started investing to feel hopeful. He built wealth to feel free. But in the end, the real goal was just to feel quiet. To be able to enjoy a simple cup of coffee without having to check your bank account first. That's it. That's every level, from panic to peace.